Welcome back to Into the Wild, everyone. It's session 46. We're so close to 50. We're definitely going to get there, assuming the world doesn't end. We're on the edge. I give it a 50-50 chance.
Dude, I love the amount of edging we do in this campaign. I mean, come on.
It doesn't have any.
Oh man! Alrighty, I heard this happens every week. I heard the conversation about who's going to read the recap. I'm pretty sure it's Caleb, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I thought we were on session. I thought last week was session 46.
Okay, now that's Sean's joke. That's inappropriate of you to steal.
Well, if I'm going to read the recap, I'm going to make the joke.
Okay, I'll give that to you. Fine.
You ask if we level up every time. That's your stick, okay?
Well, ask Sean.
No, you're going to confuse the audience.
No. I'm above that. I'm above that.
That's my secret. I just leveled up without asking. Anyway, Within the Wild, session 45. Jeatz shoddily repaired the frayed rope, and the party took a brief rest as the elevator finally reached the bottom of the chasm. There they found a faint glow emanating from several large crystals, illuminating stone dwarves who were slowly mining at them, though their efforts appeared fruitless. Jeatz, curious, attempted to metagame by casting light to check the scene of the figures or creatures. I don't like being added like that, Avery.
Hey, it happened. It happened.
I believe I literally said to metagame. Can I?
Yeah.
They were not. Using detect magic, he discovered that the crystals radiated enchantment magic. However, Almyre made a grave mistake by attempting to communicate with one of the stone dwarves via message. The moment the spell connected, the Lord's stone visages melted away, revealing small, brain-like creatures that leapt from their heads and attacked. Fearing the mental abilities of the creatures, the party did all that they could to avoid their influence. Almost a dozen emerged from the darkness, assailing them with psychic blasts. Despite the onslaught, the party held their ground and slew them all, though they may remain wary of what might come next. Jeatz, ever the enigma, managed to deal a single point of damage by simply spitting on one of them, much to everyone's ease. I forgot about that.
You rolled a 100. Let's be clear, a 100. Not
I
even
sure
a
did.
nat 20, a 100.
I sure did. I'm so
Nat
happy
100.
that I.
For at least 30 seconds when that happened.
Oh my god, I laughed so fucking hard. Pressing onward into the mine shaft, they gathered about 8 doses of dust loosened from the enchanted crystals. Almyre discovered that these crystals had the ability to free individuals from memory-affecting charms. Horace experienced this firsthand, and suddenly recalling childhood memories from before he came to the wild. Memories he had long assumed were erased by Exurbia's magic. At the end of the mine shaft, they encountered a sheer 30-foot drop into another chasm. From below, deep incantations echoed towards them. Also, Sean's power went out. Womp womp.
And that's where we are now. Sean does have his power back, thankfully. Right, Sean? You're not just like a ghost at my...
Yeah,
Well,
That was good. That was good. That was good, Chuck.
no, it's back. We're ready to go.
And that's our low indoor session. Now we really are on.
shit. Now we really... Fuck. You've metagamed so hard that it's the next session. Oh, boy. Okay. So you guys are on the edge of this cavern looking down. You hear these deep incantations echoing up from this chasm, this 30-foot hole in the ground. It's still dark as hell, even with Horace's light that Jeatz you've cast. The darkness is oppressive, and it feels like there's some pressure being kind of almost like there's too much blood in your head. It feels like something is pushing on your brain. I did ask for an intelligence save at the end of the last session. There is just something going on here, and even those of you that rolled well, I think Almyre, you were one of them. It still feels like something's watching you, even though as you look around, there's nothing, not a glowing eye in sight in the darkness.
Well, I guess the only way to go is down.
Yep.
I'll raise my hands and want glitter like use fly and like float me down.
Yeah, I'll have Glitter roll an athletics check to see if she even needs to use a fly spell. Okay, let's see.
Oh yeah, she's strong now. This is Glitter Prime.
Well, she's got a -2 to strength now instead of a -4, so she's not that strong. She's a little stronger, but okay, that's a 15. Yeah, okay, absolutely. Under the power of her own wing, she says, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And she does lower you down successfully so that you don't take
I don't know why we haven't done
damage.
this before. This is great.
Yes, great for you. Okay.
What was that? My head is throbbing.
All right, Almyre and Jeatz, how are you getting down this 30-foot hole? You could just jump and take the damage if you wanted.
Well,
I mean, not that I'm suggesting it. Not that I need you to take damage for any reason, but
I don't know.
Will our ropes reach the bottom?
yeah, you definitely have 30 feet of rope.
Yeah. Well, let's tie it up. I'm gonna tie.
Horace actually
And then-
took all of the rope before you went down.
Hey. I'm gonna tie a little end of the rope, like up on the edge of the.
Yeah, you
The
find
rail,
you find a sturdy bit of wood that you can thread the rope through and tie it around and pull with all your weight against it, and it doesn't seem like it's going anywhere.
Cool. Well, I will use the rope and rappel down the side.
All
Roll
right.
for how strong the beam is.
No. You actually used rope in a D&D campaign. I'm just going to give it to you. I'm not even going to have you roll.
Hey.
That's your reward for actually using what's in your adventure.
Hey, we tried to use it the one time, but then we started coughing and sneezing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
How dare you?
I'm vindicated.
Let's see.
Vindicated.
That's true. I got you back. I got you back on that. Yeah, I'll go down the rope as well. I think that makes the most sense.
Okay. As you guys are repelling, Glitter and Horace reach the bottom, and she looks up.
Are you fucking kidding me, Horace? You could have just used a rope that whole time. I'm exhausted.
I honestly forgot about it. Plus, I thought this looked pretty cool.
What? Maybe for you. No one's watching.
They saw it, and that's what matters.
Glitter looks over at you too.
Almyre, I've been paying attention to you completely for the last 5 minutes. Everything good?
Oh,
See?
yep.
You know, he's just joking. You know this guy, okay?
I'm inclined to believe them at this point, Horace.
He plays with our minds.
Yeah, I do have a
Hey,
splitting
Horace. Horace, why didn't you just take the rope down?
I thought this was cooler, but I think it was a mistake. Glitter's mad at me now.
Oh no.
Okay, as you guys reach the bottom of this little mine shaft, this is what you see. So you'll start kind of in like this yellow circle is where you drop down. You see one of these glowing, very faintly glowing gems. There's not a dwarf next to it, but there's this huge rock in front of you, and it kind of splits off into two ways. Over to the left and over to the right here. I'm sorry, who?
It's a big rock. Big rock.
I love that you just have that token ready for any time I mention a rock of any kind. So you just right on it. Right
So
on
good.
it.
Not only is it a big rock, it's a pretty cool rock if you ask me.
Yes, the coolest he's ever been. Okay, sorry. Let me grab your token here. Okay. So you enter this open room. It's about 25, 30 feet tall, and the incantations grow louder and louder until it feels like someone is speaking into your ear. And you hear,
"You who have come to this deep, dark place, know not that you have stepped into your doom. Forevermore to be slaves of the one they call the great heretic, Vexilith."
Bless you.
roll me an intelligence save, Jeatz. So you feel this force just bearing down on you.
Okay, well, it's maybe an 11, maybe not. We'll see what Legendarius says. It's a 9.
Okay. Noted.
By the way, just because I feel like I should be the person to remind you it's possible, I have used my wild magic ability, Tides of Chaos, so you have that in your back pocket.
Oh, can I? Oh, you know what? Jeatz, your mind flashes to that, and having failed your intelligence save, you feel Pascal like hunker down as if he's being assaulted by this mental energy. Go ahead and roll me a wild magic surge. That's how that works, right? I can just make you roll a wild magic surge.
You can.
Because
That is
your...
Yeah, whenever you want.
Okay, go for it.
I don't know about you,
Right.
but he rolled a 22.
My weight becomes 0 for the next minute. The slightest bit of wind blows me away, and gravity does not affect you once I leave the ground. Oh no!
Just hope. I wanna.
We
walk
don't
up
know
to,
it at first.
Yeah, no, it does not say that is like known.
Pascal starts to float off your arm a little bit and then grabs onto it. It's too quick to notice.
Can I do a stealth check to hide that I'm like starting to float?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh my god! All right, it's a 25.
Okay.
I look at everyone. I'm like, oh, that was weird. I guess nothing happened.
The voice. I said, "Is your head getting to you?"
Yeah, no, I guess I don't know. I guess I don't know. Y'all do something. be there.
All right. I'm going to. I guess I'll turn around and I guess I'll put my hand on the necklace and like Ball. I know you haven't seen anything yet, but do you have a sense for what this might be? If it's demonic, maybe someone you know.
No, it's not demonic. It's something from the deep dark. Something that should not be here. Perhaps you've dug too deep. These creatures dwell in the Underdark, not my domain. But I know what they are. Best be on your guard if you want to live.
Are you scared, Ball? Oh, you little baby necklace.
I would prefer not to fall into their hands.
Right. Is the crystal in front of me the same as what I had touched earlier?
Yes, it is.
I would like to touch it.
Oh, okay. You go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
I would like to do something when he's done with this thing.
17?
With a 17, you touch it and you feel forces reach out to you. Quite nefarious forces, I'll say. And you pull your hand back before they can get to you. These are... You can feel that they're being channeled in a way.
Okay. I wouldn't touch the crystals.
The incantations are growing louder.
I think we better move ahead and try to get to the bottom of this as soon as possible. I guess I can go to the right.
Suddenly, you see a creature with tendrils coming out of its face step from around the rock, and this voice speaks out to your minds.
Thexolith does not like being kept waiting for his guests.
Everyone roll initiative.
How long has it been? Just has a minute passed while he's been doing this?
Yeah, I'd say we're...
Okay,
it's been
thank
about
God I don't have... Thank you, because I really did not want to go into initiative.
Oh, that only lasts a minute. Okay.
Yes. That's an 8.
Okay.
I run up and try to jump off the wall and fly away. There I go.
An 8 for Jeatz. Okay. And I'll show the initiative
14.
checker when we're done. Horace gets a 14, as does Glitter. And Almyre.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. So you beat a layer action, I think is how this works. I think the layer action ties.
Cool.
Or sorry, loses ties with players. Okay, Almyre,
Yes.
that takes us to you first. You
Ooh,
see this
me
creature
first.
step out of the darkness into visibility. And what I'll do is, as you guys are looking around, suddenly alerted to the presence of enemies, I'll give you a little more of the battlefield until you step from behind the rock. I'll show you the rest. But you do see another one around the right.
Incapacitated.
Never mind, I still want to be able to float.
Nope.
I'm kidding.
Hold on 1 second.
I'm going back up. I just jumped and go back up the shaft.
I raise my hands. Go ahead, please.
This is how it's done, Norman.
Actions or reactions. Oh. Okay, cool. I'm going to...
Austin's scheming.
He is
Yes,
scheming.
I
You
am.
can feel it.
on number 1, it will be, I guess it's not technically casting, but momentary stasis. I need number 1 to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, very interesting. Okay. My beer.
Oh, damn,
To
I
the
don't have-
core 4. That's a fail.
Hell yeah. Okay, so number 1 is incapacitated until the end of my next turn, or he takes any damage.
Okay.
He is incapacitated, has a speed of 0, which means he cannot take actions or reactions.
Okay. Noted.
Nice.
That is my action. My bonus action. Don't really need to do anything yet, however. I'm a little too close for a squishy little wizard, so I'm going to back up a little bit.
It's a good thing I don't need intelligence.
And that will be my turn. Yeah, I know, right?
All right, that takes us to the layer action. Everyone, give me an intelligence saving throw as you feel the kind of overwhelming burden of Thexolith's mental acuity bearing down on you, and you feel your body start to seize up just a little bit.
Intelligence saving throw?
An intelligence saving throw, yes.
Anything to do with is it anything to do with the charmed
This
condition?
this in particular is not a charmed effect, no.
Great. That is a 25.
No,
Almyre.
pass.
Fuck. I got
11.
the same thing. It's an 8.
Okay.
I'm gonna use. I'll wait for Horace to talk. Sorry.
11.
11 is going to fail, and Sean, do you mind rolling for glitter?
Avery, if I use Tides of Chaos, do I have to re-roll my Legendarius?
The wording says on every saving throw, so
Okay.
I would say yes, you re-roll Legendarius.
Okay.
13 for glitter.
Well, that's
Okay.
fucking much better.
That's going to be a fail for glitter as well.
There we go.
60.
Oh boy.
I got a 9. I went from an 8 to a 9.
Okay. So
Fuck.
your bodies, as you all react to this mental effect, you feel your body start to seize up. And Almyre, as you see this happening, go ahead and roll me just give me like an Arcana check, we'll say, as you see this happen.
Not great. A 12.
Okay, with a 12, you see your friends start to seize up. You're not really sure what that is, but it does look familiar. Okay, I did share the initiative tracker, by the way, if you are interested. So, I think that will, yeah. Okay, that is going to take us to the, I'm just going to call them mind flayers because you all, as normal humans, know what they are. Number 1 is stunned. So he can do nothing. Well, he's functionally stunned, right? He can't do anything.
Yeah, he does not have any action or reaction, and he has a speed of 0.
Okay. But he can do a bonus action. Or...
I guess... incapacitated. Hold on.
That's a weird. That is a
weird loophole.
Is an action a bonus action?
I think so.
That's a Google.
Yeah.
Can you take a bonus action?
I think not.
While
but I would like to.
No, they cannot.
No.
Incapacitated creatures cannot.
Okay.
No.
Although the incapacitated state condition does not specifically state this, it's mentioned in the player's handbook that PCs deprived of the ability to take actions for any reason cannot take bonus actions.
But what about creature? No, I'm kidding. No, okay. So he's not gonna be able to.
That's terrifying.
That's terrifying for multiple reasons.
Yeah.
Okay.
For multiple reasons.
So that takes us to the other one's turn, and let me grab a. I hope the measurement on this is right. Don't you? You love to see that, huh?
Huge. That's a big ass cone.
This is a big ass cone. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is absolutely all of you. You see this mind flayer puts his hand to his temple, and again another wave of mental anguish washes over you. Everyone, give me another intelligence saving throw.
Counter spell.
It's not a spell.
Not a spell. Cool. Great to
this
know.
Is definitely a magical effect.
You said intelligence saving throw?
Yes.
That's 17 for Horace and 15 for glitter.
God.
Both pass.
There we go.
You are poisoned, so
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
would be
11.
with this. Actually, is poison? Do you do throws?
On
Only ability
attack
checks,
rolls.
not saving throws. Only on
Yeah,
ability
yeah.
checks. Okay.
Who's poisoned?
Everyone
All
but
three of
Almyre is poisoned.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't hear you say that.
Peek
You
behind
just-
the behind the screen. Because I hate stunned so much, I'm flavoring it as being poisoned.
Oh, that's fine. I don't know if you explained that. You just said we were seizing up.
Right. So like functionally, you're mechanically you're poisoned, but flavorfully you are like seizing up like you're petrified.
I just
Doing
don't
it.
remember you saying the words poisoned. But Sean, can
You know
tell
what?
me
I
if-
probably did not.
Okay. It's
No,
just
I
like-
think you just said seizing up.
yeah, I was just like, we are?
I saw the effects on the character, so I just assumed.
Okay. Jeatz and Almyre. I didn't hear your rolls.
Natural 20.
Oh, okay. Yes, that definitely saves.
Fuck, I'm gonna use my inspiration. Like, this is a problem. Okay. Legendaries is working against me right now.
Hmm.
God
It's a cursed sword.
bless
What did you expect?
fucking America.
I guess you have a 20% chance of the result being better.
I got it 14.
Okay, a 14 will just fail. I roll. Oh, okay. The computer rolled like shit on this. I did this digitally. That is going to be 13 damage for you, Jeatz. Everyone else, you're going to
What
take
kind of damage?
6 psychic damage.
Okay, 13.
Hmm.
Wow, I wasted a lot of things just to not do that much damage.
Yeah, I rolled 2 ones on these damage dice here.
Oh.
This is pretty garbage. Okay, let me give that out. No. Okay.
I can't see that anywhere. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the cone. All right, that takes us to Horace's turn.
Well, I guess I'm gonna. Is incapacitated. I will go to.
Let me do.
Does it say how long we're poisoned for?
Till the end
Or
of your
was it
next.
just-
Until the end of your next turn. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'll go here to number 1, and I'm gonna do 3 attacks.
All right, roll them up.
That is a 23 to hit.
That will hit.
That is a dirty 20 to hit.
That will hit.
Great.
And that is a 14 to hit.
Will miss.
Ah. Okay. I'll add Superior dice to this as well. Or wait, that's a different weapon that I'm not using right now. Alright, I'll just do my 2 attacks. Okay, so there's 14 damage and then a 8 damage.
Okay. Noted.
What's the special ability on this?
As a bonus action, you can
I
use
can
it as
do
a +1
another-
dagger, basically.
Okay, I'll do that then. That is a 19 to hit.
That is.
That's 9 damage.
9 damage, damn. And a dagger. Did you roll a 4 on that sucker?
No, I rolled a 3, but I get +6 for a dagger.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's strength +1.
Yeah.
Yes, right.
That's
right.
And that's it.
Okay.
Number 1 is no longer incapacitated.
Sean, did you roll those attacks with disadvantage?
No.
I thought poison was
Uh,
just ability checks.
No, I was checking if it was on saving throws. It's just ability checks, but you do roll attack rolls with disadvantage.
Yeah,
Sorry,
let me
that's
roll
me.
again.
That's me having DM knowledge and you not. So, on
That's a 28. and then a 22.
Okay, those would have hit. And can you reroll your dagger attack?
What's my deck? That's this 18.
18 would have hit. Okay, okay, you're good. You're good.
Alrighty.
Yeah. So the poisoned effect, and I'm sorry, I did not say this out loud. You have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
All right.
Cool.
Okay.
And then glitter, I guess, goes.
Yeah, so that's going to be Glitter's turn. So just a reminder, she's got 18 AC, 70. She did not take any damage in the last one, so she's got 78 hit points, but she has Firebolt as a ranged attack, or she has her Needle Sword as her melee, which she can do 2 attacks with.
Oh, what to do? I guess Firebolt?
Okay. 1 or 2.
2.
Okay. What is her bonus to hit on fire? I didn't add her bonus to hit in this. Shit. I really need to do that. Why did I not do that? Charisma. Well, it's her charisma plus her proficiency, which, of course, a stat block does not have a proficiency. No, her would be a +4. Okay, so she's got a +8 to hit. Okay, I'll have to note that. So is she attacking 1 or 2?
I guess fuck it, 1.
Okay, that will hit. So 6 as a 6th level spellcaster, she does 2d10. Okay, that's 5 fire damage to number 1.
Already?
Oh, that's with disadvantage. Okay, that'll hit. Okay.
Death's Door.
No.
Okay.
Jeatz, that is your turn. So you feel yourself being slowed down. Horace, you're not poisoned anymore. Glitter is not poisoned anymore since the end of your next turn. Jeatz, you rolled a 25 for your stealth check. I don't know that that's really relevant anymore.
Oh, it was purely just to hide that I could float.
Got it. Okay. But yeah, you do feel your body seizing up a little bit.
Okay. I'm going to cast Chaos Bolt at a 5th level, because why not? Math. +9. 14?
That's going to miss.
Damn. That's
Said at 4th level?
at 5th level.
5th, woof.
Nope, that's not the button I want.
To quote Anna, woof.
Yeah, woof. That's not the button I meant to press. But in fact, if I do a thing, I didn't. It doesn't matter. I rolled my D100 instead of my D20, but I didn't roll a nat 1, so we're good. Boy, I love not being able to do anything.
Better than being stunned. You got to use a 5th level spell slot to do nothing.
No. It's fine. It wasn't gonna hit without disadvantage.
Oh, got it. Oh, you love to see it.
Yeah. This is fun. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna move here, up against the wall.
Okay. So you are no longer poisoned.
Good for me.
Pseudo petrified. You feel your body loosen up a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. Everyone, give me another intelligence saving throw. I'm really peppering you at these things.
Fuck.
Fucking hell, man. I have not rolled above a fucking, 13.
Okay, so that's another fail for Jeatz.
Oh, well, don't worry, I still have to roll my Legendarius.
Oh, okay. You could roll a 10.
Yeah, I could. Or I could roll a 7 every roll. I did not just either.
I
and I got a
promise I-
5 total.
I promise I won't abuse intelligence saving throws like this again.
Yeah, is the worst. That and strength throws and wisdom throws are awful for me.
Almyre's having a great time. I don't know what you guys are talking about. That was a 28 for Almyre.
Glitter
16 for Horace.
Yeah, Horace, you pass. Okay. Jeatz. Because I know you guys have not been keeping count, I'm not going to tell you how many fails that was. You feel this oppressive force that's been pushing on your brain this whole time since you've been about halfway through the cavern. Finally break through and you black out.
Okay.
Just falls over.
Horace and Almyre, you look around, obviously you want to keep tabs on your friends. You don't see anything wrong with Jeatz. So meta, you know something weird is going on. But as you look around, he seems perfectly normal, like nothing's happened.
Okay.
I don't like this.
Okay. So, that takes us to...
Me.
Not yet.
Oh, we can see their brains.
Back in jail.
For a second, I thought you said like a symbol on their head, but no, that's their brain.
No, you see these rats appear out of the darkness, the same ones that tried to chew through the ropes. But they're just sitting there menacingly. In the darkness, you can barely make them out from the rocks that are on the ground. So I will unhide them in the initiative tracker.
I'm here still.
Okay.
Even though you can't see me.
Almost say the rocks on the ground.
Almyre, that takes us to your turn. So does this Mind Flayer go out of momentary stasis at the start of your turn or at the end of your turn?
Oh, it is already out after it took damage.
Oh, well, that wouldn't have mattered.
It wouldn't have mattered. It was already past its turn.
Yeah, they don't have a... Yeah, they don't have a reaction to use anyway, so it literally wouldn't have mattered.
Okay, great. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Did I pack? Did have that. I don't think that's great, but I need them. Let me see. I just gotta check out how big circles are real quick.
Do you mean to drag a circle onto the map for you?
I got it. I got it.
Oh, everyone has access to those. That's right.
What's
Yeah,
it,
we're
30
all
foot?
circled up, my friend.
Oh.
Whoa. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that might be what we're doing here. Hold on 1 second. Let me double check I've got what I need. Oh, sorry. Nope. I'm wrong.
30-foot radius is a...
No, it's 20 foot.
20-foot radius is a...
Oh,
good.
Wait, hold on. This is
4.
Diameter, hang on. 20-foot radius is huge. It's a 40-foot circle.
Yeah,
all the way
yeah,
across.
yeah.
Fireball's massive.
You're not gonna
you
give me that one, are
No,
you?
you can't get to it. No.
Well, actually, if you scoot this guy over just a little bit,
Yeah, it's real. Yeah. Are we ignoring Pythagoras here? Like what? Okay.
Good try.
Yes, we're gonna go fireball at a 4th level. I need everyone to give me a dex saving throw that is in that circle.
Okay. So I'll roll for the rats first. So it's 3 rats. Rat number 1. 2, 3. A 14.
Fail.
Okay, so they're all gonna fail. That was the highest one.
Yes.
And then the Mind Flayer, nat 20.
Okay, well that passes.
So 1, 2, and 3 fail.
Oh,
The
right.
brain-
So,
Mind Flare, rather.
we are going to. Ooh, we like that. We like that.
Also, there is another half of this battle map. You're just too far away to see it because it's so fucking dark.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I
1, 2, 3,
I
4,
don't-
5, 6, and 5 is 30. That is 33 fire damage.
That is enough to fry all of these rats.
Nice.
And then number 1, of course, takes half, which would be 16.
And then the Mind Flare takes half damage, which you said was 16?
Yep.
Okay. This Mind Flare is looking pretty fucked up, but still alive.
I like it. I like it. So that is my. Oh, I didn't put cast. So I'll make sure I keep track of that spell slot. And that is going because I don't really wizards really don't have bonus actions. So that's my turn.
Okay, that takes us to the next layer action. Everyone give me a charisma. No, I was gonna be charisma saving throw. I'm waiting for Caleb to be back. Caleb, are you almost back?
I'm here. I'm playing downstairs for a moment.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, fine.
I'm at a computer. I had to do something else. But
Okay, you're
I'm at a-
okay. You're fine. You're fine.
This new.
Okay, yes, please.
Go
Everyone
on,
give me
conjure.
a charisma saving throw. You see over tops of these gems, you see the visages of these stone dwarves, and on a very quick loop, you see their stone form dropping and these brain creatures leaping out at you. It resets.
Hey,
Stone dwarf, visage dropping, brain creature leaping out at you.
17 for glitter and a nat 20 for Horace.
Okay, you both save. You shake your head, and you realize that it's not real.
Glitter, are you okay over there?
Yeah, Jeatz is acting really weird at the moment.
Is he doing anything?
Well, he's
Jeatz
kind
is-
of got like dead eyes.
Jets, you
Oh,
still
yeah,
need to make the
do I
saving
roll
throw.
this? Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, the good news is, I still fucking got like a 22. So
Okay.
21
pass.
for Almyre.
Sorry, was that Almyre?
21.
Okay, so you all pass. You all are like, okay, that's not real, right? As this visage drops, these brain creatures leaping out at you are not real. Okay. So that is going to take us to the Mind Flayer's turn. Number 1, now that he has his mental faculties about him, is going to do another Mind Blast, except instead of trying to hit you... Oh, oops. This is where this needs to go. There needs to be like a better way of controlling these things. Is actually going to avoid Jeatz. There's only so much fineness in the degrees I have here. I can't really get into the... Oh, yes, I can. Okay.
no, you cannot. No, you cannot.
69 degrees is what we need to... I'm sorry. It actually has to be like 67 degrees to hit glitter. But not you, Jeatz. Okay, so Horace, Almyre, and Horace, can you roll for glitter? Give me another intelligence saving throw as you feel a mind blast assault you.
God.
Oh, that's another nat 20 for Horace
Hell
and
yeah.
a 7 for glitter.
Okay, glitter is going to fail.
I'm really scared, guys. I keep rolling 19s. That was a 28 for Almyre.
Okay. 28 will pass. So glitter is poisoned for all intents and purposes. You see her start to freeze up a little bit, but there's still damage to be doled out. That's going to be 23 damage for glitter. Which she goes from 78 to, because I'm bad at math, 55. And then that's going to be 11 psychic damage for Almyre and Horace.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to join the chat on my phone for a second because my internet is just losing its mind. Give me a moment.
Okay. Okay, and then let me do this really quick. Yeah, this is not good news. This is bad. This is bad news bears.
My favorite baseball team.
Okay, Horace, that is your turn.
All right. I'll just keep swinging at number 1.
Okay. Keep poking him
Wanna
and
try- use the-
stabbing him.
Try to trip it.
I'm back. Ish.
Oh, actually, you know what? Number 2. Okay, can I before you do that, I kind of want them to run away. I forgot that I wanted them to move at this point. So you can take an opportunity attack on one before he runs away.
I'll try to trip him then.
Yeah, if you want to do that, go for it.
That is a right, hitting with. Okay, that's a 25.
Yes, that will hit, and then he needs to make a strength saving throw.
Yes.
15.
Where is my trip attack? It probably passes. Where are you? Fails.
Okay. Yeah, this mind flayer turns to run away, but you nick his ankle. How much damage did that attack do?
That is going to do 16 plus 9.
6. Holy shit. Yeah, you finish this mind flayer. As he turns to
Oh
run,
yeah.
yeah, you slice his ankle and then stab through his abdomen, and you feel him perish. And this mental anguish rushes through you.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Where's the other one? Are these like? How does the pathway onto the right work? Is that like going up?
They're all so the only like this, so where the rock token is just a big boulder. It's otherwise just an empty
Okay.
well, not an empty room, but like a big flat room. So if you want to walk
could I have-
ahead, I'll
could I
show
have
you
seen,
some more
like-
because it's dark.
Can I have seen where this mind flare like with like what I can see
You
up here?
wouldn't
Can I
have-
see where he went?
You did not have line of sight on the one to the right. You did not have line of sight on number 2.
Okay. I'll take just a couple steps forward to see if I can see.
Yeah, what I'll
see where he
show
went.
you is I'll give you 30 feet of vision, thanks to the light spell. So this is what you see. These dimly lit gems, you see more of these rats have crawled down from the walls and are ready to like rush forward at you. And you see the second mind flayer has retreated back behind some of these crystals. But this room is larger. You just can't see quite that far just yet.
I guess I have 2 more attacks. What's the rule on switching weapons? It's like an action to switch weapon if I wanted to switch like a longbow and blast some of the rats.
Absolutely just a free action. No, I'm not going to be like, oh, you have to use an action if you want to swap weapons.
Alright, I guess I'll put my glaive away and then I'll walk forward and get to my longbow out. And I'll aim for yeah, I guess I'll get some of the rats. I'll go for number 3.
Hey, we're just rats.
That is going to be a 23 to hit, and
Go ahead.
then another 23 to hit.
Yep, both hit.
Okay. Where's the 2 dice I didn't get ready here? Okay. That is 5 and 6, 11 damage total.
Okay. Number 3, got it.
And then yep, that's my turn.
Kenny.
Oh, I guess I'll step back just a little bit over here.
All right. That takes us to Glitter's turn. She's poisoned, but she can. She's got a few options.
Let me look here. Spell.
Yeah, she's got Dispel Magic, Confusion, Greater Invisibility, Healing Spirit, and Hold Monster. Which I realize I misspelled now, so it doesn't actually bring up a thing.
LOL.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. She also has 2 per day. So those are all 1 per day. She's got 2 per day: Polymorph, Entangle, Fly, Phantasmal Force, and Sleep.
Yeah, I'll Old monster. We'll see if he can try to put this guy to sleep. Number 2. If she can move.
So the way that sleep works, it has to go from lowest to greatest hit points.
In an area, right?
All creatures that you can see, I believe. Let me just double check that.
What if she just like blocks her eyes? She can only see like one person.
No, it is. Creatures within a 20-foot point that you can choose within a range are affected.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is 5d8. Do you think that this Mind Flayer has on average 30 or less hit points?
It's 5d8 at base, right? It should be leveled up higher than that.
Well, Glitter doesn't have leveled spells. That's just she casts at the base level.
Probably not.
Well, that's kind of garbage.
Okay. Polymorph that thing.
Polymorph
To
number
a-
2.
polymorph-
Okay.
Polymorph number 2 into a rat to join its friends.
All right. So what? That would be a Wisdom saving throw, I believe. Why do they hide the frickin' whatever the save is? There's 4 paragraphs here. Can I just... Wisdom saving throw. Okay. Her DC is 16. I rolled. That is an 18 to save. That's going to save. Okay. And then Glitter is going to roll another intelligence saving throw for her being poisoned. And she passes. Okay, cool. She's not poisoned.
Okay.
What? I didn't like that.
Okay, so unless Glitter needs to move for us, you can move her up if you'd like, but... Okay. I assume Glitter's not going to move. Jeatz, that takes us to...
Maple just turned on the TV at 100 volume. So
Whoa! Okay.
It's Maple for now.
Blast in volume.
It'll be Tucker soon enough.
Okay, Jeatz, because you're a spellcaster, this might sound a little weird. I need you to roll me a d6.
A d6?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I had to close my computer because I'm walking back upstairs now. Austin, will you roll me a d6?
Yes, I will. I have all the dice. That is a 3.
With a 3, Jeatz, I need you to cast Chaos Bolt at a 3rd level.
Oh,
and I
no.
need Glitter, Horace, and Almyre to roll me a luck check.
Oh, no.
Alright. He betrayed us in the tower and now he betrays us now.
Mhm.
Once
13.
more.
Almyre.
Glitter is a 6 and Horace rolled a 5. Great.
So, Horace, it's you, I believe, with a 5.
Yeah.
Okay, Jeatz, roll me an attack with a 3rd level chaos
hit.
bolt. Horace, a 22 hits.
What do you think?
And I'm not gonna, if you just naturally rolled the double, I'm not gonna like make you roll, you know, really do re-rolls to get the double because that'd be ridiculous.
That's fine.
So roll that damage against
That's
Horace.
2d8 plus 3d6. 1d6. The d8.
I have counterspell, but I don't think Almyre would see Jeatz going to cast and be like, "Oh, okay, he's gonna cast a spell on the Mind Flayers." I don't think he would notice that it was.
Maybe not now. Maybe not now.
D6s.
Yes, but next, yeah.
Why don't I have any d6s? They're square. What the fuck?
How many do you need?
I mean, I've got plenty. They're just not in my thing for some reason.
I rolled for you. I got 0 somehow on D6s.
That's impressive. All right.
Wow.
So that's going to be 11. I'm so sorry. 12, 16 to 16, 18, 23 damage. And Avery, I'm guessing you can decide whether
You
it's...
really tortured me with how you said that. It was
Wait, so how much damage was that total?
Oh.
20, it's either
18.
23 cold damage or lightning damage.
I'll say lightning damage.
Okay.
It's going
So, Jeatz, you are completely unaware that any of this is happening. Like I said, you blacked
Does
out.
it
However,
cost him a spell slot?
yes, it will cost him a spell slot.
Oh boy,
Um,
I didn't do a thing. So
yeah, give me another wild magic surge, unless that's what you just did.
a check or like you're doing my...
Oh, a check. I'm
Surge.
sorry. Your surge would have reset when I asked for it earlier, by the way.
Yeah, it did.
Okay. Okay. Jeatz, I'm going to have you move your 30 feet as well.
Do I get reactions?
No. However,
Okay.
at the end of your turn, you can make me another intelligence saving throw. This one is
Yay.
for your
Just now.
in your favor to like snap out of it, basically.
I got a nat 20,
Whoa!
but
It did.
Legendaries might have something to say about
Oh,
that.
thank God. Okay.
Oh my god.
it only subtracts 2, but since it's a nat 20, it doesn't matter. I got a nat 20.
Yeah. Okay.
30
So
points.
Jeatz, you snap out of it. You come out and you feel a little drained, like you cast a higher level spell, and Pascal's freaking out on your arm, and Glitter is standing next to you. What the fuck did you do that for? And she like flies over and smacks you as hard as she can.
Jeatz? Do you know that you just electrocuted Horace?
I'm gonna kill you.
Weird. I was like over there, and now I'm over here. What happened?
Oh no.
We're gonna turn him into a rat.
Oh, I have a mind too, don't you worry.
Okay, so that's the end of Jetz's turn. That takes us to all of these rats' turn. They are very excited to take a run at you.
It's the rat, it's a rat, it's a rat, it's a rat. It's a rat. Boom, boom, boom. I wish the rock wasn't there.
So of them do. Yeah,
Do, 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 do.
okay. They do have a ranged attack with their tentacle, so 1 and 2 can hit you, and then 3 can twice. Okay. So, Horace. What's your AC, just so I can roll these quickly?
18.
13. Okay. That's good. That's gonna miss.
Everybody's like, oh, nat 20, nat 20, nat 20.
That'll be a tentacle attack that hits on Horace. Okay, just one attack that hits on you, Sean. That's gonna be 16 slashing damage.
Okay.
Okay. And then 4 and 5 are gonna take their attacks on Jeatz. It's a 19, so that's 1 tentacle attack on Jeatz. Bite attacks on Jeatz.
Do a attack on one of the rats since they came into range.
Whoa! I'm on your side, guys.
Does a 12 hit Jeatz?
But no.
Okay, so a tentacle attack and a bite attack. Okay, so Jeatz, that's going to be 14 slashing damage.
Can I attack number 3 since they came into range?
Yes, you can. I mean, technically 2 also came into range, and
So it costs a spirit to die, so I just right. So I don't want to.
well, no. You have Polar Master, so just as your reaction,
I think it's only do it once.
you can do 1 attack. I mean, if you wanted to add extra damage, yeah, you can use your superiority dice, but you can. Your Polar Master allows you to just use a reaction to attack a creature that comes into range. Okay, and then on Glitter,
Okay.
okay, both of those hit. She's gonna take 16 damage. Glitter's HP. Glitter's down to 39 hit points.
Okay. Well, I guess I can.
Yeah.
So I guess I can do pull on master and then use brace to attack number 2.
Sure. Yeah, if the mechanics work that way, then yeah, I don't see why not.
All right. So against number 3, I'll go back to my finger. That is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh wait, D10. And that is a 12 damage.
On 3. Okay, it is on Death's Door.
Oh. All right, and then I'll I guess use a brace against number 2.
Okay.
So it'll be a 18 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. It's gonna be a 15 damage plus spirit dice is a 6.
So 21.
Yep.
Okay, number 2 is also on Death's Door.
Okay.
Okay. Almyre, that takes us to your turn.
Yes.
I've seen Jeatz has snapped out of it very suddenly. It seemed that he did not genuinely intend to attack Horace.
Number 2, did we turn that one into a rat or did it save? Or did
It saved.
we ever just... It saved. Okay, great.
Yep.
Bonus action, we're going to hex it. It does not get a save.
Number 2?
It just happened. Number 2. Yeah.
You don't need to see it. Just a foe within 60 feet.
There's a big rock in front of you.
Number 2 now is hexed.
I approve.
All right, let me take a couple steps over here. There's a big rock in the way. And then Eldritch Blast. Boom, boom, boom. First attack is a 15.
It just hits.
Just hits. Great. Okay, so the 5's not going to hit, but the 13 plus 6 will. That's a 19.
Yep.
Cool. Get 2 of these. We'll get an extra 2 of these. So it will take. That's a 9 plus 12. That is 21 force damage.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
The other one
Yeah,
hits the
you
rock
shoot
behind,
these
so.
streaking beams of Eldritch energy across the room, and it lights up the room in red. And this Mind Flare tries to block with his hand, but obviously will not work. And you see them crash into his chest.
Great. Not dead yet, though.
Oh, no.
Nah,
Touch.
we did more damage on the other one. Okay, well, that is Almyre's turn.
Okay. That takes us to the... takes us to the lair action. You see this pulse of energy go up across the room, and all of these gems suddenly light up very bright, as if the energy within them is being channeled to their absolute maximum, and this room is now lit up very brightly. You see on the opposite side of the room 2 more of these mind flayers that are standing next to these crystals that are encased in these brass moorings. And you see this beam of psionic energy personified, this deep blue resonant energy shooting at what looks like a well, but peeking out of this sort of circular stone structure, you see a pulsing brain with these huge veins popping out of it, and sat atop it is this tiny crown fit for a dwarf.
Oh.
Okay. Everyone
Well,
give
now we know
me
where
a
we need to go.
strength saving throw as a psionic energy becomes physical and tries to push you down.
That's a nat 1 for glitter and a
Okay. Glitter is knocked prone.
what is that? A 17 for Horace.
17
Horace-
for Almyre as well.
17 will save. So Jeatz, all we need is a save from you.
I got an automatic save because I rolled a 4 and then rolled a 10 on my D10.
Yeah.
Okay, hell yeah. So Glitter is the only one that's going to take damage, and she takes 7 bludgeoning damage as she's just not strong enough and gets knocked to the floor. Okay.
And you better watch the glittered life.
That's hard. So as this psionic force tries to knock you back, you hear this voice in your head.
Thexolith is not to be trifled with. You shall fall!
And with that, we'll go over to the Mind Flayer's turn. So you see that the 2 that are up on this stage of shorts are still channeling energy, but the second one that is hexed stands his ground. And he... I guess, yeah, he can't do... Or he won't do anything, we'll say. He will hold his... He's going to run back and hold his turn. Okay. Horace, that takes us to your turn.
Okay. I will attack number 3. That is a 23 to hit.
Oh, yes.
And that is a 12 damage.
Yes, this kills the rat.
Okay, and I'll take an attack at number 2.
Okay.
That is a 12 to hit.
Hits.
And great, 8 damage.
This kills the rat.
Oh my god. All right. Back at priority number 1.
Yeah, let me move these over here. So I might need them in a moment.
Oh, great. Good to know. Good to know.
Okay. Going for number 1.
That is 18 to hit.
Yep, that's.
And that is a 14 damage.
It's sorry, 14 damage. Yes, that this hurts the rat. Does not kill the rat.
And then I use Polearm Master to attack with the butt of my halberd. That is
I think your dagger bonus action might do more damage. Because the magical effect, it's no longer like a smite using your superiority dice, but it is basically, hey, here's a +1 dagger that you can use as a bonus action and also add your strength modifier.
Yeah, I'll do that. So that's a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
And that is a 7 damage.
So, okay. It's on death's door. Not quite dead. Well, I can't have you killing 3 rats in a turn. 2 rats is all I can do.
Yeah, come on, give me the rats. Alright.
Okay. That takes us to Glitter's turn. So her being knocked prone wasn't really that bad of a deal.
She polymorphs the brain.
She could try. Do you want her to use? Let's see. Does she have 2 polymorphs a day or just the 1?
2, I think.
Yeah, she does have 2 polymorphs.
No, polymorph number 2. We probably fail against the brain. They're too powerful.
And he's hexed. Austin, is that a -D4? Is that like
No,
Bane
it's just
or?
It's a me thing. I can do
okay.
extra damage to him.
So she's gonna try to polymorph number 2 again. That is going to be safe. The glitter is at least no longer prone. She uses her movement to get back up again. Okay. She as a bonus action, she can disengage if needed. By the way, but her reaction also, is plot armor incarnate. So
if you disengage and then come around to my side.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Or let's go back up to back here.
Okay. So yeah, Glitter uses her bonus action to disengage and then flies over, maybe get some cover behind the rock next to Almyre. Okay, that takes us to Jeatz, your turn.
Okay.
You're not blacked out anymore. You see these 3 snarling rats, like brain tendrils, flying all over the place.
I'm gonna cast Fireball.
Oh, a rare fireball from Jeatz.
Right, I'm pissed. Let's see. Where's my?
Yeah, this whole cavern is lit up, so you can see, the whole thing.
Deep down, Horace is. It's like, glad he didn't use that on me.
Cool. Let's see if I can. No.
Well, yeah, I wasn't gonna fireball you, but
real quick. Part of my hex, I didn't realize the target has disadvantage on ability checks made with a chosen ability, and I choose dexterity. I was going to anyways, so he's got dexterity disadvantage when he.
Okay.
But that's ability checks, not saves, right?
Ability checks. God fucking damn it! You're right.
Wait a second.
Oh no, that's still no. That is above board for what happened to Odegaard. Okay. Can you guys hear beeping?
No.
Nope.
That's weird. I
Okay.
heard beeping in my headset.
Are you sure your headset's not about to die?
Was it a beep?
It sounds like it's connecting and disconnecting just very rapidly. Whatever, I'll get over it.
Maybe. Okay. I cast Fireball.
Okay. So we are going to roll for number 2.
Okay.
Let me turn my headset off and back on really quick.
I've had the Viking example where it does that, where it disconnects and reconnects really quickly.
So let's start with number 2.
Mhm.
So he's rolling this like he normally would, right? Because it's the
Yeah,
hex. is
all of them just roll normal. Yeah.
Okay. This Mind Flayer got a 13. So number 2 got a 13.
Both of those fail.
Number 4 got a 19.
That passes.
You don't know why I'm rolling 2 dice. And then the brain creature rolled a 16.
That fails. Cool. All right. Well, I was doing this at 6th level, so.
Well, the brain is going to use a legendary resistance because of course it will.
That's fine. That's going to be third. That's pretty shitty for 6th level fireball. Just saying. 34 damage for the ones who failed. 17 damage for the ones who passed.
Okay, so 2 failed.
2 failed. Yes.
So 2's on death's door. And the brain used a legendary resistance to pass, and number 4 passed. So what is that? 34 divided by 2
17.
is 17. Okay, so 4 takes 17 damage.
Does it do anything to these crystals?
No, the crystals are unaffected entirely.
They look like beacons in League. The ones up on the podium.
They do kind of. I get what you're saying. All 3 of these rats can hit me, correct?
Yes. With at least 1 attack.
I have no bonus action spells, which is
Welcome to being a spellcaster.
problematic.
Hello.
Rangers and paladins get quite a few.
Yeah, but it's just like mark and things
They're
like
half
that.
casters.
It's just stuff that does their
Yeah.
attacks. Okay, well, I guess that's my turn.
Okay. Okay, this takes us to you might see the Elder Brain on your initiative tracker. He's not going to take his turn yet.
The Elder Brain.
This takes us to the rat's turn. So we have number 1, which is going to take 2 attacks on Jeatz. Okay, that's a natural 20 for the tentacle attack and a natural 1 for the bite attack. That is kind of nuts.
Do I only hold on?
You could. That'd be nice. I'd appreciate it.
I only get 1 more though, and I'm afraid the brain might be attacking. So I'm gonna save it.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a good thing you did because that is only 14 damage. That could have been much worse.
Yeah.
14
I'm
slashing
gonna go
damage.
ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and worms
On Horace.
Worms. Oh,
How much?
Horse?
Sorry, on Horace. Sorry, I was doing number 1.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Now on Jeatz,
Wait,
we're
what
gonna
was that?
14.
14
do
damage.
14 slashing damage. Sorry, and then on Jeatz,
How do you roll a hit?
nat 20.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it. That'll do it.
Okay, number 4 tentacle. So, what's your AC? This is just AC. You're finding your AC at a time.
That's 16.
Jeatz. Okay, that's a miss. Bite attack as a 22.
Okay.
That's only 3 damage from number 4. Number 5 tentacle. It's a miss. Bite attack. That's a 16.
That hits.
That's 8 piercing damage from the bite. And number 6, just a tentacle attack. Shout out to the 2 crits miss.
I'm gonna use Worm's Endurance on the 8 damage.
All right. Almyre.
I only take 5 because God hates me.
Almyre, that is your turn. Yeah, this room has lit up with energy from these crystals as they start to grow very brightly.
Okie dokie. We are going to Eldritch Blast number 2.
Okay.
Does a 25 hit?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Two on the rat or two on the.
Yeah, number two Mind
sorry,
Flayer, I assume?
Yes, 2 Mind Flayer.
Because you do extra damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
There is actually no rat named 2, so sorry.
Does 4 damage kill it?
No.
No. Okay, cool. Attack again. That's a natural 20.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
10
So that's
plus
at
a
least
D10.
10 and a 6. So that's 16 plus a 10.
Yes, of course. So that's 16 plus a D10 plus a D6?
Yeah, 16 plus 7. So that's 23.
Even without the extra damage, just kills number 2.
Very nice. Bonus action, we are going to move the hex onto the brain.
Oh, okay.
And I get one last attack. That will be a 21 to hit.
On the brain?
On the brain.
The brain, as you attack it, I'm sorry, but I'm going to need a disadvantage attack roll.
Oh.
It seems to be protected by the force field of the psionic energy.
I'm assuming an 11 does not hit.
An 11? Yes, an 11 does actually hit.
Hey.
It does hit?
Yes, it has a very low AC.
Shit. Okay, was not expecting that one. Okay, well that's 5 force damage on it.
Alrighty.
So
Excellent.
that's an action. That's a bonus action. And really don't want to move forward yet because rats. So I'm just gonna stay here for a minute. That's my turn.
Okay, cool. Everyone, give me an intelligence saving throw.
Yay.
Ooh, that's my worst one so far. 15.
15?
9 just gives me a +1, right?
That's
So you
a
run for
13
glitter.
for glitter.
Okay.
15 for Horace.
I got a 10 total.
Okay. You all failed.
Oh,
Jeez. Okay, we will come to that. You see, well, not that if you were a player, obviously I'd give you this information. Glitter also blacks out. Almyre, you recognize this once again. You see she gets a little droopy, and it doesn't seem like she knows where she is.
Do I have enough intelligence to understand that this is the same thing that happened to Jeatz?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, great.
Even without an Arcana check, well, I'll just give it to you. Horace, you feel your vision. You get these big black splotches, like you're on the verge of blacking out.
Okay.
Jeatz and Almyre, you're both safe for now. Okay. That then takes us to the other layer action. You all across the room see this brain, these pulsing veins. It starts to rise out of this little pool. This tiny little crown sits atop it. The psionic energy being channeled by these other 2 mind flayers breaks very suddenly. The force field that you had come up against, Almyre, shatters, and it starts to rise out of the pool. And as it does, its tendrils are long and terrible. This mucus starts to drip off of it.
Ooh.
The tendrils that these tiny little rats had magnified tenfold as it starts to, like octopus arms, start to grab onto things as it feels around. I need a wisdom saving throw from everyone.
Alrighty.
I'm having a bad time, guys. I got a 2. I got a 5.
That's okay. That's definitely a fail.
That's a 10 for Horace and a 9 for Claire.
And a 9 for Almyre.
All fail. What? Why is there no fucking thing? There is. As this creature rises out of this pool, you all are now in the frightened condition of it and its allies. So,
is it frightened a version of Charmed?
No. I
don't think so.
I don't think so. So, frightened condition. A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls where the source of its fear is within line of sight. The creature cannot willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
Okay. I don't know why I thought that was a charmed thing.
We have disadvantage on attacks, or we just can't move closer?
Both. While the I lost it. A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. So that's a big thing, it's line of sight. The creature cannot willingly move closer to the source of its fear. The second point does not matter if it's within line of sight or not. Okay, so this, you can repeat this saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Okay.
Okay, and with that, honestly, I think maybe we should take a little BRB, because I have to pee.
Cool. Right.
If that's all right. We'll be right back, folks.
And
Welcome back, folks. I believe we left off at the lair action. Or do I have that wrong? No, I think it's the Mind Flayer's turn. Yeah, it was Almyre and then the Mind... Yeah, Almyre, lair action. Everyone, as this visage of this brain comes out of this pool, everyone failed their wisdom saving throw to be frightened. You are shaking in your boots. That takes us to the Mind Flayer's turn. They are going to move forward. Both of them now having summoned their Elder Brain. Not that you would know like the actual word terminology for any of this, so this is all like meta, of course. This one is going to move forward just a little bit and is going to, I guess, just blast Horace. Horace, give me an intelligence saving throw. And as you are frightened, let's see, can I find the frightened?
18, please.
That will pass. So you are only going to take half of this, 13 psychic damage.
That's half, or half of that.
You are taking 13. That's already halved. Okay, so that's where that cone goes. This one is going to move forward here. Actually, let's see. We'll move. Sorry, I'm gonna move him back here. Is going to... What are you doing with that? What are you doing with that little ring of fire? This one is going to get you again, Horace. Give me another intelligence save. Jeatz, give me an intelligence save.
Son of a bitch. 16.
16 will pass. Jeatz. Int save, please.
Ooh.
I'm muted. Sorry. 18.
18 will pass. Okay, so you are both going to take 13 damage. Already halved.
My God.
Okay, Horace, that is your turn. Getting absolutely peppered. Again, at the end of your turn, you can make another wisdom save to not be frightened, but you cannot move any closer to the
brain.
I can do
Thexolith rises.
I can make a wisdom throw.
At the end of your turn. End of your turn. Yeah.
End of my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of just stuck here.
Yeah.
Um.
Are you just measuring things out, Jeatz?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Oh.
If I move back, just
It'd be a shame if that weird line turned 90 degrees, huh?
Yeah.
And then I will use a potion. What kind of potion do I have? What were the magic mushrooms equal to?
A potion of, I think, supreme healing. Let me just double check for you.
Yeah, I think I put them as superior in the bag of holding.
Superior or supreme? Let me just double check. Superior.
Okay. And then...
Which those are 8d4 plus 8.
8d4 plus 8. Okay, I'm going to use one of those. I'll use that.
So that's 32 hit points as an action, if that's your intention.
Yep.
Sorry, 40 hit points as an action. I can't multiply.
Okay, and then I will do a second wind.
Oh yeah.
Okay. How
Better.
many hit points do you get back for that?
That is... Where was it? That's 16 damage, or 16 health.
Shit, 56 hit points. Damn.
Yep.
That's nearly half your health, I think.
Yes, it does help quite a bit because I need. That will be my turn.
Okay, no, go ahead and roll me another wisdom saving throw. See if you break this.
17.
fright. That will save. Yep. So you snap
my
out of
God.
it. You are no longer frightened. Okay. That takes us to Glitter's turn. Glitter, being blacked out. Everyone roll me a luck check, please. Almyre, you called this out earlier because you recognized the effect, especially standing next to her.
16, oh no. What is
17.
that?
I got a
Yeah.
2. Or a
Two. Okay.
Payback's a bitch.
Yeah, that's just what I was thinking too.
Okay, Jeatz. Yeah, Glitter goes to cast a spell. Go ahead and give me a Wisdom saving throw.
How about I just cast Counterspell instead?
You may. Yes, absolutely. Okay. You cast Counterspell. Her spell fizzled. She was going to cast Confusion, if you're interested. Oh, at what level?
Well, I was doing it at 3rd.
Okay, well, we're only in Arcana check because Confusion's a 4th level spell. So I need an
That's
11.
not 20.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Her spell fizzles. At the end of her turn, she is going to do both an intelligence save to come out of her being blacked out, and then also a wisdom saving throw. So, Horace, if you want to roll both, a wisdom and then an intelligence, if you don't mind, unless I can. When you turn your camera off, I assume it's because there's baby things happening. I don't.
Oh, no. I was just
Okay.
going to the kitchen. So is it roll for
First, give me an intelligence save against her being blacked out.
It's a 9.
Okay, 9's gonna fail, so she is still blacked out, but she can cut off her
Epic.
frightened. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that's a net 1. Ooh, sorry.
Okay, so
It's
she
sad
is
that-
still both.
Sorry, Glitter.
Very sad. Very sad.
Well, I don't feel so good.
Okay, Jeatz, that takes us to your
Glitter, get up. Come on, Glitter,
Wonderful.
get up.
I use left testicle of the Almighty.
Okay.
Everybody needs to give me a dex save.
4 and the rats. Okay.
4 in the rats.
So we'll go with the rats
I'm
first.
confused. What is this that you're using?
Fireball. I'm using
Fireball.
fireball.
If you zoom
Which
out
in
on
itself
the
would have been funny.
Oh no, I see now. Okay.
Okay.
Because it in itself is a fireball.
4 rolled a nat 20, so 4 saves. Number 5 fails. Number 6 fails. 4 does a 16 pass.
No.
Okay, so 5 is the only one that passes.
Okay, so 5 takes 19 damage, and everyone else takes 37 fire damage.
Can you say those numbers again?
19 for 5, and
Okay.
37 for... Sorry, 18 for 5. Not sure if it makes a difference, but 18 for 5. And then
By
37.
1, yes. And then 37 for the rest. Okay, so 4 dead, 6 dead, and then Mind Flare number 4. You said 37?
37.
Is looking very hurt.
Okay.
Okay, so then let me move these guys over here. Let's see, of these, which of them is alive? Number 5.
This is why viewers come to see us.
Yeah.
Big fireball.
BFAS. Big fireball. If you know what I mean.
Okay.
Okay, number 1's still alive. Okay. Anything else, Jeatz?
I'm going to move back here, and I will take my opportunity.
Mm.
Okay. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
5 slashing damage.
Okay, and then as a bonus action, I will drink a superior dice, which is 68 plus 6. What? Potion?
48.
Sorry, no.
Huh?
What's the potion? Superior potion. I said superior.
Superior is 8. No, 8d8. Superior is 8d8 plus 8.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
8d8?
6, 7, 8.
Superior is 8d8 plus 8.
Oh.
So as an action, you get
Wait.
40 hit points back.
Wait, I thought no.
No, that's 8
That's the
D8.
frame.
8
The
times
frame
8
is
is
40.
64.
Fuck, I fucked it up. 8d4 plus 8.
I was like,
Wait,
that's
I
not
thought
true.
I thought I heard it right the last time, but I didn't get enough help.
Sorry.
Okay, I get 25 HP back.
Okay. It's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Pretty good.
I have you on your back
Above
foot, I
half.
think. I have you on the back foot.
And then, yeah, that's my turn. That's my
Alright,
turn.
that takes us to the brain's turn.
The brain.
Oh, I need to make a wisdom saving?
At the end of your turn, yes, please make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Promising. Legendary, still fail me now. Never mind, I got a 14.
14 will fail. You're still frightened of the brain.
Legendary is my friend. Just help.
No.
I kill in your name.
If I fall into the hands of more deadly creatures, all better for me.
Okay.
He doesn't have hands, Legendarius. He doesn't have hands.
His tentacles look ripe for a sword. Perhaps I can convince him.
I have no idea if you understood what I said there. Okay.
Yes, it's fine.
Let's see. Sorry, I changed to fit the flavor. I changed a few things. Okay. Brain is going to slowly float over to the middle of the room. And the two mind flayers are going to hang
Make
back
a move on his
here.
turn.
And- oh shit! I'm sorry. It's the rat's turns next. It's the rat's turn.
Those rat bastards.
I'm sorry. Thank you for keeping me honest about that. I'm like, oh, it's the enemy's turn now. That's not how that works. How long have I been doing this? 4 years now. That does take us to the rat's turn. Number 1 on you, Horace. Tentacle and bite. 8 dirty 20 and then a 23.
Yeah.
Okay, that is 10 damage total.
Oh, okay.
Jeatz, tentacle attack. 14 and a 21.
Is that with advantage or just two attacks?
Just 2 attacks.
Okay, the 21 hits, the 14 does not.
Okay, 6 piercing damage as it bites into you.
Ooh, Mr. Rat.
All
You
right,
betray.
that is your turn.
Whose turn?
Almyre's turn.
Almyre.
Oh, it's my turn. Great. Okay. We are going to Shocker.
Yes.
You're gonna two in the pink ones.
From these two right here, I need dexterity saving throws, please.
Okay. We'll go with the Flayer first. Flayer rolled a natural 20.
Yeah. Cool.
Rain. A 14.
That will fail. Will it use a legendary resistance?
It will not.
Oh. Great.
Brain's gotta poop.
What?
I said brain's gotta poop, and I thought that everyone would understand that reference, and I'm so upset that no one did.
No.
It's a Lil Dicky, this bitch don't know about Pangea rap.
Still no about Pangea.
Oh, that one.
It's been a
Pillow
long
talk?
time to listen to.
Pillow talking, yeah.
Yeah, no. 30 fire damage.
Okay,
Number 4
so
will
number
take 15.
4 takes 15. Okay. Number 4 is on death's door.
Damn. She had saved.
Okay.
Cool.
Everyone, give me another intelligence saving throw.
I don't like these. 24.
Saves.
That is 18 for Horace and a 7 for Claire.
Wouldn't
I
have
rolled
mattered
10.
for Glitter because she's blacked out. Jeatz, that's a fail for you. Horace,
Yep.
you still see these black splotches in your vision, but you still hold off. Passing out basically. Okay, that takes us to the Mind Flayer's turn. You cannot see this, but you hear a voice echoing in your head.
I think you should leave.
And you feel another psionic blast assault you. Oh, did I delete the... What?
Did I delete the last cone? Oh, I cannot believe it. Cannot believe I deleted the last cone. Okay.
I did.
Oh, okay.
Because it was in the middle of my big penis.
Oh, the cone is in the middle of your big penis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They call that. They have a name for that online.
Okay.
I'm sure they do.
Everyone give me another intelligence saving throw.
I'm behind the rock, so
It does not matter.
I
For this
think,
effect, it does not matter if you are
it is
seen or
safe.
not.
19.
15. Sorry, 16.
18 for Horace,
15.
13 for Glitter. I don't think it matters for Glitter, but just in case.
Glitter is the only one that fails.
Never mind.
So Glitter is going to take 25 damage. That is 12 for the rest of you.
Whoa.
Glitter is down to 10 hit points.
Oh no.
She is also poisoned as her body starts to seize up. So she's both frightened and poisoned. I like this rock icon, otherwise we wouldn't know that there's a rock in the way.
It actually is very useful.
It is. Because otherwise, it's all kind of the same color, you know?
Dynamic storytelling, guys.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right, Horace, that takes us to... yes, your turn.
Okay, I will slam the butt of my glaive on the ground and cast Holy Weapon on Thorn.
Mm.
And then I will run over... Where are my tools? There they are.
Should
Yeah.
you take an opportunity attack from round 1?
I will.
Still alive?
Yes. Okay.
And he,
That's a miss.
you're not feared, right?
Not anymore, no. He passed his wisdom save. It's a miss from the rat.
Okay. All right. I'll attack him.
Number 4.
So until the spell ends, open its light. Additional weapon attacks made with an extra 2d8 radiant damage on hit. Okay. Let me get this ready so I don't forget. To hit, that is going to be a 17.
That will hit.
Okay. That is a 12 damage. And then with the d8, that's 7 additional damage.
Finish this Mind Flayer.
Yes.
I will cut through its tentacles
You
and then slam it right down, and then slam the glaive right in the middle with a crease in his head.
You give him a nice close shave. You cut off all of his tentacles, so his weird, like, predator mouth is, like, gaping, and then you Finish him off. Okay, perfect.
After that, I will move up here and take my last 2 attacks.
You may slay my disciples, but I will slay you.
That's a nat 20 and a 23.
Of course, yes, both hit.
Okay. So does the max damage also include the radiant damage as well?
Oh, of course, yeah, with holy weapon. Yeah.
Okay. So that would be what's my max damage?
I can help you. I can help you do some addition on my side.
That's 17 plus 16
31. 33.
for that crit. And then I guess the normal attack.
So your crit damage is 33. So we'll do 33 plus whatever you roll for that.
I accidentally rolled my dirty 20, my nat 20. I accidentally rolled my d20 and got another nat 20.
That doesn't
that's
count.
the wrong dice.
That's
the wrong dice as well. And that is going to be a 16 damage for that 20.
Okay, that's 49 total damage
Second attack
for that one attack.
He rolled a nat 20 already. I'm just kidding.
is going to be a 15 plus 9.
24.
24.
And then I'm going to action surge.
Well, yeah. Oh, shit, you have action surge. Yes, Horace, you're just going at it, slicing tendril after tendril, cutting through this thick mucus.
Okay, what is it? Okay. That's another nat.
No way.
Oh my God. So that is a nat 20, a 20, it's a 30, and then a 23.
Yes, they all hit.
So what was my
33 is your base.
Your max damage on the crit is a 33. So 33,
yeah, that's 33 plus the...
I'll do math for you, so if you just want to do one attack at a time.
Alright, 33 plus 15.
15, okay.
And that's... And then my 2 other attacks. So my second attack is going to be 9 damage plus 12 radiant damage.
9 plus 12 is 21.
My other attack is going to be 15 damage with another 8 radiant damage.
15 is another 23. Okay, so...
And then...
Okay, so 33 of your crit plus 15 plus 21 plus 23. So your 3 attacks. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 33 in the original, 15 is the additional damage of the crit, plus 21 plus 23 is 92 damage on one attack. Holy fucking shit. You slice tendril after tendril, at least half a dozen, as you're swinging with your glaive. You're holding it by like the very end, making sure that you're keeping this thing at an arm's length. It's still alive, but it's not doing well. Blood, gray matter is spewing all over these rocks. The light in this room is pulsing very strongly. Kind of like the strobe light effect is going on. It's clearly suffering greatly.
And then, as a bonus action, I'm going to dismiss. I'll slam the butt of my glaive against the ground again and dismiss holy weapon. So each creature must make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Is that just him?
Okay, that's an 18.
What is it?
The DC I think is set for that weapon. I think it's either 14 or 16.
Where do you see this?
It would be your... If it doesn't say it in the weapon, right?
Well, he's not a spellcaster, so you can't tie it to anything.
Oh,
so it
so
just
it
has to
doesn't
be in
have
the description.
Yeah.
Sorry. Let me go to the items in my thing here.
Maybe it's cut off because I have an issue
DC
with
of
getting
15.
cut off.
DC of 15. Yeah,
Okay,
once per day you
so-
can cast Holy Weapon at a 5th level with a spell save of DC 15. So it passes.
Number 3 also.
Number 3 is within range. I'm sorry. What's the description
30
of Holy
feet.
Weapon?
Each creature of
3 is not
my
within 30
choice,
feet.
of my choice, of my choice. Okay.
Oh, it
Okay.
is within
Oh
30
my
feet.
god. Also, Rat 1.
No,
Okay,
it's of
well.
my choice. Or can I do multiple? Each creature of your choice.
Oh yeah. Okay, so number
Yeah,
3.
yeah,
I'm doing all of them. Yeah.
So I'm sorry. What kind of save of this is this again?
Constitution.
And Rat 5.
Okay. Number 3 fails.
Okay.
So we're at 1. Does it specify that you can see within range, or that just within range?
C.
Okay. I would argue that Rat 1
Yeah,
is
Rat 5
behind
can't
a
see.
rock, and Rat 5
Oh.
definitely not, because they're small. Zooming in, there's a bit of a curve.
His tail could creep out of it.
No. Okay, I'd say the
But
rats are
I would
safe, but
argue
number
that
3
Rat
fails.
1 is engaged with him because he made he made an opportunity attack.
No.
So he's paying attention to him.
Okay, no. So the rats are okay. Number 3 does fail. The brain does save.
Okay. So on a failed, you take 4d8 radiant damage.
Okay.
So that is 22 damage. On a success, you take half damage.
Okay.
And
Oh.
number 3 is also blind for
Also-
1 minute.
Also blinded. Jesus, what have I done? I was just blinded for 1 minute. There's no.
Blinded for 1 minute. You can, I guess, reroll at the end of your turn.
Okay, so the other brain does take that, but since it's saved, it's not blinded.
So
of course.
11 damage. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Shit.
That's 100 damage
That was-
turn there.
100 plus. I think nearly 200 damage.
Damn.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh,
Okay.
Yes.
That is Glitter's turn.
Is it status on initiative tracker up to date?
There's no. Yeah, I don't use a status flags. I mean, I can if you'd like.
No, I didn't know if in the initiative tracker if it was
No,
if
I
hurt
don't.
was still.
Well, you don't know. I mean, hurt is like, depending on how much health it has, it's pretty big range.
Yeah.
Okay, so Glitter is going to. Should already use that.
You need to make any more rolls?
She doesn't have a ton of damaging spells, so I think she's just going to do Firebolt. Everyone I need, except for Horace, maybe. So between Jeatz and Almyre, roll me a luck check. Or she can't see you, so she couldn't hit you with Firebolt.
Oh, it's a 5.
That's 16.
Okay.
Woo!
Almyre, well, you've got a pretty good AC, at least compared to Jeatz.
I do.
Juker. She misses with her Firebolt.
Oh, yeah.
At the end of her turn, she makes another Intelligence save and another Wisdom save. So, Sean, if you don't mind, Intelligence and then Wisdom.
Okay. Rolling the wrong dice. Intelligence. 15. Wisdom is 14.
They both fail. Still under the same effects. Okay, as a legendary action, The brain is going to make a tentacle attack on you, Horace. Okay, let me just bring that up. Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Okay. That is going to be 20 bludgeoning damage as it whips out and grabs you. So you are now grappled.
How much damage?
20.
Ooh. Can I do anything against this? When you hit with a... I don't think I can do anything. Alright. Yeah, I can't do anything.
Okay. Jeatz, that is your turn.
Alrighty. I'm gonna take a wiggle and take an attack as well. And just kind of move over here.
I'm sorry, I didn't see you move.
I moved
Move
from
left.
next to 5 to next to 1.
Okay, so it's going to take 13.
Misses. Alrighty. Let's go. Let's go fireball on this little space right here.
Oh, my monitor is going to be dumb.
I want to do it. I want to move right here, by the way.
Okay. That's fine.
Well, no.
Going to stand atop the dead body of a mind flayer, then sure. I'm not going to stop you.
It was here. Huh. I'm going to move here. Okay. I'm going to do the fire. I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. Fireball.
Is it?
Fireball.
Isn't that moving closer?
I cannot move closer. You are correct.
Oh,
yes. Then I will not do that. That's why I didn't do it in the first place. Dex saves from the 3 and the brain.
The blame.
Sorry, my main monitor is doing OLED panel protect, and because the fucking firmware on this monitor cannot be updated, I can't do anything about it. Okay, so
That's fun.
I moved all of my things over here, so I can still see them, because it takes like 5 minutes. I've never had it happen like at night. Okay, so you are attacking.
The hex or the brain and the other mind flayer.
The brain and let's see, which is that?
Both of them need to make dex saves.
Number 3.
Number 3.
So to number 3 first, and this is a dex save.
Dex save. Yep.
That's a 14.
Fails.
Okay.
Nice.
And then the brain. A 19.
Passes. Brain is going to take 14 damage. The number 3 takes 28.
Nice.
And then, as a bonus action, I'd like to drink. Sean, what kind of more potions do we have? I don't want to drink another Superior. That would be selfish. We should have some graders, right?
Well, each of us have
You
a
have a magic
couple. I
mushroom.
divvied it up
You
last
used
time.
your magic mushroom? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, we should be relatively equal.
Da-da-da-da. You have a. Oh, dude, just scroll back up. Damn it. You have a greater healing potion.
Okay, that's 4d4 plus 4, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna drink. That is a bonus action. Get back 12. And then I'm gonna take one more opportunity attack and move back behind my rock.
$18.
That does it.
That is going to be 10 slashing damage. Let's get hit with
Okay.
these mind whips.
So I gained 2 health this turn. Nice.
Net positive, baby.
I passed my wild magic surge, so we're good. You do still have Tides of Chaos to use against me, Avery.
Why would I do that? As a legendary action, Horace, the brain has you grappled. It is going to throw you across the room.
Oh.
And it is going to do 11 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And it is going to hurl you against these rocks over here. This guy just throws you in a straight line against.
Am I still
some
grappling?
rocks. No.
Perfect.
However, that does take us to its turn.
He grabs me again.
Which it is going to. Go here. Or maybe this time I'm on one screen. I don't want to be doing this here. As an action, is going to make an attack roll on Horace.
I'm scared.
Oh no, no. Why would it do that? When it can use a Mind Blast. Of course. Everyone give me an intelligence saving throw.
What are you on?
Whose side am I on? I'm on my side.
15.
I never wanted you
16
to...
for Horace and 10 for Glitter.
Yeah, so it's going to use a cone.
I got a 9.
Okay, that's great because that means you all fail. This is a really long stat block, y'all. So of course I've lost it. There we go. That is 19 psychic damage.
You.
19 psychic.
Yes. Okay, and we are
Horace
back.
falls
Look at the screen.
to his knees,
Oh no.
holding his head.
Okay.
Is he unconscious or no?
Down.
No, I think that means he's down. And that takes us to the rats.
That reminds me. I forgot to do my wisdom save.
Got my Horace minifigure right here with me.
Oh, I didn't do my wisdom save last time.
Yeah, at the end of your turn. Yeah, go for it.
Doesn't matter. Figured I'd said anything.
Okay, so that takes us to the rat's turn. Number 1 is going to go for Almyre. Number 5 is going to go for Jeatz. Almyre, we're up to you. Tentacle with the brains. That is a 21 to hit.
Hit.
And shout out to the Tuku for the bite. It's going to miss. The tentacles are going to deal 8 slashing damage. Jeatz. That's a 22 to hit for the brain tentacles, and the bite attack is a 7.
That misses.
Okay, tentacles are going to do 11 damage to you.
Wait, I thought you said it was a 7.
The first one was
They
a
do 2
20
attacks. The first one is a 22.
Okay. Gotcha. So how much damage? Sorry.
11.
11.
Okay, not looking good, guys.
Almyre, that is your turn.
Fuck. And I can't get closer. I can't get to Horace.
Correct. Not until the end of your turn, assuming you pass your check against the being frightened.
Fuck me. And I can't. If I were to attack anything, I have disadvantage.
You only have a disadvantage, I think, against the target that you are.
Yeah, it's only on the target.
Yeah.
Okay, but still, I mean, if I'll just have to.
No, it's just while it's within your line of sight.
Yeah.
So if you could somehow break
anything.
LOS, but
yeah. Okay, we're gonna go.
Hold it right up to your face.
Yeah, basically. Fireball here. And get the brain and then and whichever one that is back there.
okay.
Is it
Number 3.
number 3? I need deck saves from
number
both,
4 is
please.
dead. It had. Sorry.
Yeah.
I meant to make that dead. Deck saves, yes, of course. Number 3. That's a 16.
Fail.
Okay. So
Yes.
fail. And then the brain. That is a 16.
Fail.
Going to use a legendary
Nice.
resistance.
Oh,
Figured as much.
I'm moving this for my turn.
Yeah. Cool.
does that block all the damage, or is that just half?
No, it's just half.
It's halved. It's just you choose to pass.
10,
Basically, is how it works.
20. 28 fire damage.
Okay, this fries. Number 3.
Good.
Keep forgetting about that rule. I can reroll a dice. Fuck.
The brain is on death's door.
Oh.
Horace has done a phenomenal job cutting off its tendrils. You have singed like the back quarter of it. It's just
Hell
like
yeah.
ashes kind of falling to the ground. You hear this rapturous echo through your mind. It's painful to listen to.
Don't have a bonus action that would be that can do any damage or that can help Horace. I'm very sorry. So I will instead drink potion. Let me see what I got. Let me get that pulled up real quick.
You have, I think, a greater.
I think I have a
You have.
superior magic mushroom. I do have 2 magic mushrooms, and then 2 of the superior healing.
Mhm.
I guess they're probably the same thing.
Well, the mushroom. Okay, so the mushrooms are just regular healing potions. The superior
Okay,
were
so
like the
2 of
super
those.
magic mushrooms.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Then I will drink one of the superior. Potion of superior. So that's 8d4 plus 4.
As you drink it, Horace will stare at you in pain, holding his.
No, I'm so sorry. I
watching
can't
his,
get any
holding his
closer.
ears and
I
screaming.
cannot stress enough how deathly afraid I am.
Almyre, please, please.
It's like someone put a roller coaster between me and you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. So whatever that is, plus 3. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 17 plus 8 is what I'm getting back. So that's 25. Cool.
Okay. A very long tendril shoots out at you, Almyre, just as you finish drinking this healing potion.
Mm-hmm.
Does a...
And?
Sorry, I gotta roll dice here. Does a 22 hit?
Yes, that will hit.
That is going to be 14 bludgeoning damage.
Cool.
And you are grappled by this tendril as it shoots across the room.
I don't like that. Oh, let me make my wisdom save. Does 12 save?
No.
Okay, I'm still frightened.
Okay, so yes, you are also grappled. Too many things. Roll me a concentrate. What are you concentrating on? Hex?
Oh, that's right. I'm concentrating on Hex. Yeah, how much damage? Oh, I've taken a lot of damage.
You just DC 10. Con save. I mean, you have advantage, right? You have Warcaster. I'm not.
I do have him.
Unless you take like a huge amount of damage, I'm generally not concerned about it because you have what, a +6 to your con saves.
Yeah, a +7. That's a natural 1 and a natural 20. So
cool. Yeah, you're fine. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, but you are grappled by this creature. Let me... I don't have like an orangey color, but we'll do... a little yellow. It says grappled you.
That noise.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That's it. I love that noise.
Yeah, of course. Okay. That takes us to... It's like you're moving your fireball over and over again. That takes us to another lair action. Everyone give me an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
Horace, even you, being blacked out.
16.
No.
Passes. Almyre.
5.
That will fail, Jeatz.
The 16 for Glitter and a nat 1 for Horace.
Oh.
Okay. Doesn't matter that Glitter passes, but Horace, you have failed. Even you being knocked out. So if you come to, that will matter. Because you just hit 5.
Does it affect my death saves?
Presently, no. You will still roll your death saves to normal. If you come back, we'll cross our bridge. Okay, that takes us to the lair action. Everyone give me a con save. Horace, you don't have to because you're unconscious.
Okay.
But if you would roll for Glitter, please.
19 for Almyre.
That passes.
20, dirty 20.
That passes.
14 for Glitter.
Glitter fails.
Damn it.
Math is hard, folks. So you all feel an assault of all of these senses. Your extremities feel cold, and then they feel hot, and they feel electric, and then they feel tingly. You all are just, your synapses in your brain are overloaded as your nerves cannot take it anymore. You all are going to take 10 lightning and fire damage combined.
Even from passing?
Yes, even from passing. And then Glitter is going to take 20.
I'm gonna cast Absorb Elements. So I'm gonna half that damage.
Okay.
I don't know how this works with a different damage type.
It's basically half and half. Like half lightning, half fire.
Okay.
It's like 5
so
and
do I
5.
only absorb 1 damage?
No. So you'll take half damage total, but you'll gain resistance to both.
Okay, and I also can do
Ooh,
that
that's
damage
your
type back out with a melee attack, which I'm not gonna do this turn. But
I would let you choose, or if you wanted to do both.
Okay.
In this case, it wouldn't matter because there's no
Yeah.
resistance or vulnerabilities here either. By the way.
Okay.
Okay, so with that, because glitter fails, she does go down, but as a reaction, she takes fatal damage. She had 8 hit points left, meaning she needs to pass a DC 12 con saving throw. Which means if she passes, Sean, if you want to roll this, you may. So she's got a plus 2 to con. So basically a 10 or higher, 50% chance she can flee to an ally that's nearby.
Okay.
Which I'll let her break out of her being blacked out and frightened as
Okay,
well.
yes.
To flee
17?
to Almyre. Okay, with a 17, Almyre, you see glitter snap out of it, nearly fall unconscious, and with basically her last gasp, fly into your cloak, and you can feel her underneath your cloak.
Oh, good.
Just for the flavor, I failed my wild magic surge by doing absorb elements.
Shit.
Okay. I rolled an 89, which is you become extremely happy and filled with boundless enthusiasm for the next hour.
An hour?
No matter what.
You become Ty.
Can I have as a free action out of this just turn it into Ty?
Yeah, sure. What you're a
Like,
changeling, right? So
change
you just, yeah, sure.
Hey everybody, this is going great.
What is happening?
Is there also
That's what's
blood?
happening.
There's also blood pouring out of your eyes.
Yes, but not because I'm tied.
Okay, so all the mind flayers are dead. So Horace, we are going to your turn. Tax me a death save. Oh, maybe not the first time, but it's been a long time since Sean's had to text me a death save.
Yeah, it is. Should be me and Caleb.
Yeah, it usually is.
Okay. That would be Glitter's turn, but she's out of combat because she's hiding underneath Almyre's robe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I look over at Almyre and I'm like, I think the horse is doing great up there.
Okay. As a legendary action, the brain is going to hurl Almyre. That's is because you're grappled. You were no longer grappled, but it's going to throw you against the wall.
Bagels.
That's 14 bludgeoning damage as it throws you against the back wall.
My God.
You're no longer grappled, and she is with you still.
I don't
Literally,
like
I mean.
this.
I watch Almyre and I go, oh, so you're going over there. That makes sense.
Are you running away? I need you.
Okay. That takes us to Jetz's turn.
Cool. So, question, Avery. I feel like we've ruled it both ways in the past. Does this hit Sean? Because I feel like we've ruled it where it has before and where it does not.
Does what hit Sean?
This fireball ring.
I'm in the fetal position. I'm curled up in a tight ball in this corner.
Right.
Here.
Oh, because you need to see the point at which you're casting it.
Correct.
It does not cover half the square, so no. This
Okay,
female
that's
could
how
have
I felt.
singed.
You could have also done like that. Right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you're right. I could not when Almyre had been there, which was
Oh,
fine.
but now you can
First level.
adjust it. Okay, so
Yeah, now I can
that
just-
Almyre's not there, you can just adjust it.
Okay,
Sure.
yeah, because he's in that box.
So no question. Yeah.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna fireball again.
Okay.
Come on.
It's my highest spell slot. Guess it's a fourth.
Oh my
dex
God,
saves?
What am I doing?
Without satisfying.
Okay. We'll do the rat. Shout out
It's
to the-
30. It's 36 damage or 18 damage. So
Okay. That's a 6 from the rat, so the rat one is definitely dead because it had like
Absolutely
it had 6
insanity.
HP. It's just absolutely incinerated. Hang on. No. No. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have even thought about changing the music. I'm going to tell you, Horace, it wouldn't have even mattered even with a legendary resistance. Or sorry, Jeatz.
Jeatz, I was like, Horace is down.
Jeatz, you cast Fireball. You incinerate this rat as you watch your Fireball explode in slow motion against the backside of this cave wall. You see the tendrils of this brain thing pulsing with a weird knot blood. Your Fireball singes up its tendrils, starts to singe the bottom of it, and it shrieks away, but not before the rest of it explodes in this magical fire, and you see the crown fly across the room up onto the stage on the other side.
That was awesome. I knew this was gonna go great.
Yeah, so you have successfully murdered this elder brain.
Does anything happen to the rat next to me?
The rat next to you stands up on its hind legs and says,
Nah, I didn't want to be here anyway. Peace out.
How's it looking?
It's
Opportunities.
number 5. It's looking hurt. It's got a third of its hit points.
I can cast a spell. That's an opportunity attack.
Wait. No, you don't want to do that.
Do it.
Why don't I want to do that? You've done plenty of damage to me.
Well, I'm
Convince
free.
me.
Well, I'm a changed man. Listen, my overlord, he's dead. You see him?
That's I don't know. It's hard to believe that you were doing this all on your own volition.
I'm a
Or
rat.
not on your own volition.
I'm talking to you with my
look at-
brain. What? That's not me. It's my overlord, of course.
Listen, no matter what we do, everything is gonna work out great. I look over at Pascal, and I'm like, "What do you think we should do, buddy?"
Pascal looks very angry.
Okay.
And
Does he give me the wait, I'll turn my camera on for this.
yeah, no,
Thumbs up or thumbs down?
Does he specifically go?
yeah, with his weird 3 little fingers, he makes a fist, and then also gives you the thumbs down. What is it, Caesar?
Gladiator.
From
Right.
Gladiator. I don't know what Roman emperor that would have been.
Wait, no.
Is Almyre down?
I'm up.
Okay, cool. Then I'm down to do this. It's just a spell with an attack roll, right? Is how Warcaster works.
I have no idea what you're intending to do.
I'm just gonna do an opportunity attack, but because I have Warcaster, I get to do it. It's not a weapon attack.
But only with Shocking Grasp. Is that right?
I mean, it's still a reaction, so it's only spells you can cast with a reaction.
It says, you have advantage on Constitution. You perform when a hostile creature movement provokes an opportunity attack. You can use your action to cast a spell at the creature, rather than making an opportunity attack.
No.
The spell must have a casting time of 1 action, and
Okay.
must target only that creature.
Holy shit. Okay, so literally any touch spell? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Any
That
spell.
gets OP quick.
It doesn't even say
As long as it
I
only
cast
targets that.
yeah.
That's a reaction.
Yeah.
Oh
so
my
you
God.
right, exactly. Yeah. Right. And as long as it only targets that. So, in the spirit of that, I grab legendaries, my fucking broadsword, and cast Green Flame Blade.
Let me slay this dirty rat.
And fun fact, it is still my next turn. So the thing that I thought wouldn't matter, which is my absorb elements, does come into play.
Okay, yes, please. Yeah, so you can roll damage. We'll roll an attack roll first.
So I do my attack roll. Yeah. Let's soul sword. That's a dirty 20.
Of course,
So he's gonna take
a rat.
So he's gonna take 6 regular damage.
Still alive after that, shockingly.
I'm not done. He's gonna take 4 more fire damage, unfortunately.
Okay.
And then get it to the second level. So, and then 10 more lightning damage.
Okay, yes, this kills the rat. How do you finish off this rat?
I take my sword out and I go, if I kill someone with you, will you stop working against me? And then I just swipe.
This is not a person. And no.
And then as a bonus action, I guess, are we out of combat? I can
Wait.
drink a potion.
Oh yeah. You guys. So yeah, as you slay this rat, you guys are out of combat. Horace is lying slumped against this
Okay.
rock, completely unconscious.
Go.
My next thing is going over to Horace and just giving him a greater healing potion.
Only a greater.
Do we have a superior lift? Yeah, we do. Give him a superior. That's 40 HP. But before I do that, I go through his pockets and see if he has any gold. Can I do a check for that?
Glitter, awakened conscious. Wait, hang on. No,
Glitter's down.
No, glitter's down. Yeah, she is unconscious, holding on to Almyre.
As I walk over, I go, Almyre, I'll get him. Just take care of Glitter.
I got glitter.
Okay.
So I walk over to Horace, attempt to pickpocket him, and then give him a potion.
Remember your ring that has a
Oh,
healing ability.
hey, yeah, forget that. I forgot about that. Yeah, Mass Cure Wounds I cast. So everybody, hold on.
Yeah, if you want to pull it up. It is plus your wisdom modifier, but it's otherwise. It's a pretty good spell.
3d8 plus your spell casting ability modifier.
Which in this case is wisdom, because it's a healing spell.
No.
So not just intelligence.
So 3d8.
So you can save your potions, is what I'm saying.
Well, I have
Yeah.
12
3d8.
HP,
Yes.
and he's gonna have like 10 HP. So
I'm not that sadistic. I'm not be like, hey, it is a boss fight, and guess what?
7.
2 minutes later.
Everybody takes 7 HP.
7 HP. Okay. Glitter wakes up and she's like,
That
what?
is not good.
That could be better. Oh my god. I'm sorry, Miss Almyre. I did not mean to disparage you. It's the first thing that came out of my mouth.
I think as that happens, I'm looking through Horace's pockets as he wakes up, and I go, see, he's gonna be fine. We'll make sure he's gonna be really good. I just need to find the potion. The potion's what I'm looking for right now.
I'm already up. What are you talking about?
I knew you were okay. I don't really know why you were taking a nap, but I know it was for a good reason.
Wait, when did you get here?
I've been here the whole time.
Where's I've been here the whole time.
He sounds so familiar. I can't
This
put
is
my
a
finger on
vision.
it.
I think I'm still dead.
I take. He's the only person who knows that it's me. The only person who knows it's me is Almyre. So funny.
Glitter, get her hands out of my pockets.
Shit.
I take a little bit of my blood and I go across his forehead and I go, Simba. And I'm like, see, I knew you'd be okay.
Glitter casted Druidcraft, and she's like,
Is it really you bitch?
But obviously Jeatz can't read it.
I'm just like, I don't know what's going on over there, but it must be good for a good reason.
Oh, thank God. Oh, it's not her. Oh, she would have reacted so poorly. Oh, Horace, I think we're okay.
I'm not sleeping still.
Oh, no, I'm here.
As glitter comes to, she flies over to you and she's like,
No, I'm with you.
and
brain
she's
is like-
going to cast Healing Spirit. Yeah, so she can do this. She's gonna do 5d6 because her charisma modifier is up.
Hey.
This is gonna be better, and she's gonna do this on all of you, of course. So 19 hit points. She casts Healing Spirit.
Yep.
19 hit points.
Oh, my brain hurts. Is everyone okay?
Great.
Yeah, as you all kind of realize, the mental oppression is gone. The cavern itself is still lit up as these gems are charged with psionic energy. They're fading, but very, very slowly.
Jeatz is going to start skipping and frolicking up to the stone and go, guys, we should get the crown.
I think
Yeah.
Almyre should inspect that first before anyone touches it.
Yeah, Jeatz, you're running across the room to find the crown that's kind of sitting next to this this well that the brain was sitting in. It was just flung across the room.
Yeah.
This is great. I can't believe we did this. That thing was big and scary, but we knocked that bitch out.
I'm sorry, Horace. Did you hear how long his weird attitude would last for? Because I don't think I can. I don't think I can stand it anymore. Should we knock him out?
Well, what do you mean weird attitude? I'm always like this. This is great.
You weren't supposed to hear that.
Well, I did. But that's okay. I'm not offended. This is awesome. You can't bring me down, silly Billy.
Oh shit! No, is he gonna be like this forever? Fuck.
Pascal is just like driving. He's just like moving his head back and forth. He's high as a kite. Okay. So yes, you guys find the crown sitting across the room. It like bounced off this back wall and is sitting next to this ring.
Can I
Brain was sitting in.
cast detect magic on it?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Funnily enough, I have to do a save. Quickest way to get Caleb to stack up wild magic surges: get ritual cast. Detect magic. Okay, yeah, so I just cast detect magic on it.
Okay. You find that this is a combination of... Sorry, I know what one of them is. Come on. You find that there are two schools of magic in this crown. One of them is transmutation, and the other one is that of necromancy.
Okay.
You are kind of getting these like polar opposite effects. One changes things, the other one brings things back to life.
Interesting.
Why are you drawing circles?
Nothing. I was just checking to see if the cavern was the shape of a nutsack.
No. No, it's...
Oh, it was gonna be. I want you to know, by the time I was done with it, it's gonna be.
I want to thank all those viewers for sticking with us as we.
Yeah. This is our NADPOD dragon pussy.
46 sessions.
46 sessions.
The ball sack cavern.
Yeah. To be fair, I think it was session 3 that I was naked and hit somebody with my dick. So
Within 10 sessions, at least.
yeah, it was early on.
I hope you title this episode Ballsack.
Ballsack cavern. Okay. Anyway, so I'm like, oh, okay. So this has kind of two different magics. Seems like it's probably fine though. I mean, nothing bad could happen from it.
Is it one brings things back to life, the other changes?
Yeah, probably what happens is anybody who wears it gets brought back to life and becomes a brain, I'm guessing. That's just my, I don't know. Seems like it.
Why not put it on and see?
Can I do like an insight or an arcana if that's even a good idea?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, roll me an Arcana check.
That's a 25.
You approach this crown, not touching it. You approach this crown and you feel a sense of relief from it almost. Like there's a spirit inside that is breathing a very heavy sigh. The other aspect that you get from the crown is that dwarven magic. Not that you ever come across this necessarily before, but the transmutation school that you're getting from it is that of the changing of mountains, rock and stone. The necromancy itself is a spirit trapped within it. So the crown is not giving off nefarious vibes, it was just used for nefarious purposes, I'll say.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out Legendarius and I'll be like, hey buddy, I know that you were working against me the whole time, but we made it through, so it's fine. Do you have any kinship with whatever's in this crown? And I just kind of like tap the crown with the sword.
Kinship, no. It appears a dwarven princess is trapped within. She does not wish to speak with me, but to you, our savior. I mean, not to you, it's not that you saved her, but, you know, a lot of you.
Yeah. I go, okay, well, thanks, and I'm sure next time we interact, it'll be even better. Thank you for all your help. You killed that rat really good.
Fuck.
You killed that rat really well. I did the brain, but you did the rat, and we're a good team. So thank you for everything you do. Anyway, I'm gonna talk to the princess now.
Sentence.
You know, I think you should give the crown to a rat.
So I'm gonna pick up the crown and be like, I think that there's somebody in here who needs our help. So I don't know, nothing bad could happen. I have a good feeling about it, and I'm just gonna put the crown on.
I'm like, get my halberd ready. My glaive ready.
You put the crown on, and you hear a soft voice in your head. Nothing that's trying to assault you. A feeling of thanks washes over you, and you hear the soft voice say, "Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You don't intend to steal the magic of the crown? I think you've saved us. Me, at least. If not our people. What's left of them? She sounds very confused.
We hear that?
I'm gonna relay everything.
Only Jeatz, but if you'd like to relay.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell my friends what you're saying to me, so don't think that I'm just repeating back to you. I just want them to know what's going on too. And I gotta repeat as she's talking.
Of course.
Or after she talks. And I go, I think that she's happy we're not trying to use her, which, like, why would we? That we have everything we need.
Can you ask her name?
Oh yeah, of course. Excuse me, what's your name?
My name? It's Princess Thydia Hammerholder.
Oh my god, I guess she's lost her physical form, and can you ask her what the
If
hell
your
happened,
friends would like, I can perhaps present myself in a more physical form and speak directly to all of you.
I think that would be great.
Great. That really skips past a lot of the awkward steps of mental communication.
That's true, but I think it would have been fine no matter what.
So, Almyre, you see, as well as Horace, you see this dwarven princess appear in front of you. She's standing with her arms crossed. She appears to be wearing this very ornate, even if it is just this spiritual aspect of her, as a very ornate chainmail, and she's wearing the crown, the same crown that Jeatz has atop his head. And she looks at the three of you, and she says, "Thank you. I appreciate that you could come save me. I know that my kin are probably dead. I have felt as much. But I appreciate that you could at least save this artifact from the clutches of evil. Tell me, how did you even come down here? Is there anything you'd like to know? I don't understand why you three, human-looking, elf perhaps, came down here in the depths of the mountain where the dwarves belong." You sense a confusion in her voice.
I guess before you do that, maybe ask what happened to you, which may fill in some spaces in our story.
Oh.
After you, I guess, came down here.
Of course. I couldn't tell you how many years it's been. Perhaps several decades, I think. We dug deep and we awakened some dark evil. I think perhaps we dug into the Underdark, if you've ever heard of that, and these creatures, they came out. They carried with them dark whispers that were enticing, and so my father told us to keep digging deeper and deeper until we found whatever treasure it was they hold. And we dug too deep, found an enemy that we had to fight. We assaulted them head on. We rode the elevator down and down and led a head-on assault, and that's kind of all that I remember. I seem to be getting flashes, at least from this creature that you had slain, that they kept us alive, at least our brains, perhaps, to feed on us. While they mined these gems, they seem to feed whatever this monstrosity was. I remember my father telling me that he'd come back, and never did. It seems all a blur now. Tell me again. Why you're here? Why did you come to save us? There was no one knew about our predicament.
Your father did.
My father.
Your father somehow got.
He's alive?
No, he's much like you.
A spirit.
Yes, he got trapped inside. Your palace? ? Somehow, we were able to.
Almyre, let's see. Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check to see if you know kind of exactly what happened. Now that you know, maybe more of the full story.
14.
Can I give her a help action?
Yeah, sure.
Ugh.
Yeah, Trust, you're gonna try and fill in.
Oh, almost the same roll, but better. 22.
Okay, with a 22, Almyre, you're kind of putting the pieces together and you're reckoning. Oh, this is a curse of sorts. The guilt of King Thudrick having left his people behind meant that he would forever live alone instead of passing on. Because he destroyed the elevator mechanism, dooming his people to die down here against whatever it was, out of fear for himself. So, however much you want to relay that to the princess, you may. But the crown is still kind of the driving force behind you getting out of this place.
Oh, wow, you can tell her.
I mean, should I? I mean, like,
to you. You can roll for it.
I mean, everything is gonna be fine either way, so just do whatever you think is right.
Okay. I mean, I feel like there's no bad thing that could come out of telling her.
Do you want me to tell her? I can tell her in a really positive way.
No offense, but it's not really a positive story.
Everything is a positive story if you know how to tell it, right?
I would kind of like to see his response.
There's no bad news you could give me. You've saved me and my people.
Well, I have no bad news to give you at all, regardless.
Yes. So your father is a spirit. Yes. It seems he has been racked with guilt. He knew that something had happened down here, and he could not save you. So, in order to save the people up top, he dismantled the elevator system so that nothing could come up from the deep.
I have always trusted my father to do what's best for his people, and if he feared that whatever was down here would threaten those above, I feel that is the right choice.
It probably was, in hindsight.
You sense some apprehension in her voice, like maybe she's not sure that was the right decision, but that's what she's telling you now.
Yeah.
Can I do an insight check to like actually see how she's really feeling? I know you implied,
of course.
But 18.
With an 18, you can tell she feels unsure. Decades being trapped in this gem obviously have wavered her faith in her father.
Well, listen, I know that you're worried about, well, I guess not worried, but you really don't have that much faith in what's going on. And like, I know it's been a while, and I'm not telling you that anything's going to be better or worse, but like, I don't think it can get worse. And I think that he just did the best he could. And that's really all we can ask for our parents, is to do the best they could in a bad situation. And I think that if we take you back up with the crown, and maybe that some semblance of right can be done, but you have to consider all of the things. And I think that this was the best path forward.
Yes, it would be nice to see my father again, if that's possible.
Can I do one more insight check to make sure there's no nefarious?
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry. Go on.
24.
Yeah, no, she just genuinely wants to see her father again.
No, yeah, she plans on murdering him the second she gets there. Cool.
I realize I exist only within this artifact, but I think perhaps it would be good for us to reunite.
Do you want to? I don't know. We tend to have lots of little fun friends coming with us. Is it possible for you to change artifacts? You could be our friend and go on trips with us, and we could give your father the crown. But you could come with us, and we're gonna have a great time. We always have a great time. Everything's so much fun with us.
I think there's room in my necklace.
I appreciate your positivity, but I think I'm done suffering in this life. I'd like to move to the halls of my forefathers.
What if you basked in the glow of a warm ring? Almyre's ring over here is healing. You could feel better and hang out with us.
I have had a long, I would not even call it life, as I was not living. I'm ready to go home.
Okay, well,
if you would please. I sense you are good people.
Okay, well, I look back at everyone and go, well, let's take her upstairs then.
Yeah, you get this like sense of exasperation from her. That like the adrenaline, maybe the adrenaline of being separated from her captor, was driving her, but now she is basically nearly falling asleep, ready to be home.
Is there anything else in this room we can take a look at? There's like alcove off to the left, right there, the little kind of hook.
No, just to make the room visually interesting. That's literally not anything. Although I will say, of these gems, they do seem more powerful than the ones that are above. It seems that these have been maybe purposefully placed to channel more psionic energy. So, if each of you can roll me a d4, please.
1.
2.
3. Nope, 2. I read it wrong. 2.
Hey. Oh, hey, buddy. 2, but I have a cat now.
So you find 5 more doses of this psionically, I'll say, this kind of antidote to memory charms. I guess might be the best way to put it. Of these gems, you instead of dust, you're able to break off these larger pieces and hold on to them. As you touch them, you kind of feel these memories flash, although you're not sure what. Jeatz, I'm sorry, will not let you roll that save.
Okay,
just
that's what
yet.
I was going to ask, is if I could try it in this room.
But if you'd like to, on the next long rest, you may use a dose. Use a dose of one of these. I'm giving you a number of doses for a reason. I'm sure y'all can kind of intuit why. But you all grab some of these gems. The only way out is this chasm that you had come down. However, thankfully Almyre had dropped a rope if you'd like to climb up.
Climb up the rope.
Yeah.
Okay. So you all climb up the rope and go through that dark mine shaft that you had. Oh, yes, thank you. Climb up that rope and walk through the dark mine shaft that you had before. And the spirit of the princess comes out yet again. Princess Thydia, and she says,
Yes, this was the mine shaft that we had come down.
And her spirit, she puts a hand on one of these ropes, and suddenly the elevator shakes to life and starts to travel upwards as you see the rope start to swirl with kind of like this light blue, the spiritual energy, as if the mechanism is reacting to her spirit alone. As you
That's
guys
just awesome.
travel back up, you feel a little comfort that perhaps you've solved one of the many but small problems that plague the material plane. Everyone give me just give me an intelligence check, we'll say.
Oh,
Nat 20.
What? I rolled an 18 plus 1. 19.
Okay.
Intelligence check.
Yeah.
Not
Just a
saving throw.
Just a check.
That's a 21.
You all are sitting there as the elevator is traveling up, kind of in a moment of silence, and you're all kind of pondering sort of the implication of what the undoing of a memory charm could mean. And you all come to the same conclusion at the same time. Horace, I'll say you go first with your natural 20. You suddenly realize Exurbia's magic is simply a memory charm. In the same way that whatever it was that Jordigan was speaking of is a memory charm. It's all just the modification of memories, but we all still have them within us. Perhaps these crystals are the answer. And that's where we'll end our session.
Ooh.
Very
Thanks for watching,
importantly,
folks. Oh,
as that happens, my fucking wild magic crows off and goes, "This shit sucked."
Oh, thanks for watching, folks.